மொபைல் ப்ளே ஆக போட்டிருக்குது மொபைலில் ப்ளூடூத் கேட்டிருக்கு
அந்த கேள்றா ஏன் தூக்குடா
இது ஒன்லி ஃபார் லைவ் ரெக்கார்டிங்ல எதுக்கு
யூடியூப் ரெக்கார்ட் மேல தூக்குடா தூக்கிட்டியா
இது ஒன்லி ஃபார் லைவ் ரெக்கார்டிங்ல எதுக்கு
யூடியூப் ரெக்கார்ட் சரி மேல தூக்குடா தூக்கிட்டியா
இது ஒன்லி ஃபார் லைவ் ரெக்கார்டிங்ல எதுக்கு
யூடியூப் ரெக்கார்ட்
ஒன்று பண்ணு
Hello check. Hello. Hello check. Hello. Within audio work ada?
இருக்காதா
refresh பண்ணி மேல தூக்கு
Hello check. Hello. A very good morning. இல்லடா இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணி போறேன்
கட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க தானே
கீழே
செக் ஆதா இப்போ நீ யாராவது பேசுங்க நீ போய் படி ரொம்ப
ஸ்ட்ரீம் வந்துச்சுல்ல ஹலோ
அப்போ நம்ம இங்கே இருக்கவங்க யாரும் பேசக்கூடாது கரெக்டா
ஆம்பியன் நாய்ஸ் மைக்கு இந்த மைக்கில்
இந்த மைக்கோட சவுண்டு தான்டா வருது இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணுவோம் ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் இருக்கா ப்ளூடூத் இருக்கு ப்ளூடூத் ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் மட்டும் எனக்கு கொண்டு போய் வச்சிடலாம் ஆ நல்ல ஐடியா தானே ஆ
இது புது கம்பெனி விடுறாங்க போன ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல நான் சொன்ன ஐடியா
அதுவும் காப்பியா சரியில்லை நீங்கள்
சவுண்டு பார்த்தீங்களா இன்ஃபினிட்டி ஹெட்செட் ஒன்று வச்சுருந்தேன் அதை வச்சுட்டு பக்கத்தில் வச்சிருக்கேன் நீ அப்படியே பேசிக்க நான் போய் மொபைலோட டிஸ்பிளே பண்ணி விட்றேன் நான் பண்ணி விட்றேன்
ரெண்டு இருக்கு
இல்லை இல்லை நான் உங்களுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் கால் பண்ணுறேன் இல்லை இல்லை அது வந்து வேற உங்களுக்கு அது வேற அதே வேற இது வேற
ஏன் கால் லைவ் போலையா
காலையிலையா
எதுன்னு
Winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means you're doing better than you have done before. A very pleasant and a joyful morning to one and all present here. I, Imelda, pursuing first year mechanical engineering at Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. I stand here with immense pleasure and honor in welcoming one and all gathered here for this wonderful occasion of raising ceremony of the NCC Army Wing. I am here to take you along the course of the inaugural ceremony. Faith and prayer are the vitamins of the soul. Man can't live in health without them. As of now, I request all to raise up for the prayer song.
Lightning of Kutuvalakar. Light symbolizes knowledge. Hence, light the lamp to bow down to knowledge as the greatest of all forms of wealth. At this time, I would like our honorable dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp. Thank you, sir. Now, let us see a college anthem.
Kalluri
இங்கே இருக்கான்னு ஃபோன் எங்கே
ஒரு குடும்பம் போல வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். 40 ஆண்டுகள் கடந்த பின்னும் நம் கல்லூரி நாட்களை போற்றிடுவோம். இந்த நிலையை நாங்கள் அடைந்தாலும் வாழ்வில் உயர பறந்தாலும் மறவோம் மறவோம் ஒரு நாளும் நாங்கள் ஈஸ்வரிக்க இந்த நாட்களை ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி வாழ்க்கை கற்று தந்த பாடம் காலம் நம் கண்ணில் நிழலாடும். ஆனந்தம் எல்லாம் விடியல்
I would like to invite Cadet Edric, pursuing first year engineering in mechanical department, to welcome the gathering.
Respected dignitaries, guests of honor, and my friends, warm welcome to everyone. I, J. Edric, of first year mechanical department, welcome you all to the rising inaugural ceremony of NCC Army Wing. I find immense pleasure in welcoming our Honorable Chief Guest, Colonel LCS Naidu, Commanding Officer, NCC Group, Coimbatore. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
And I welcome Colonel Rajesh Nair, NCC Group, Coimbatore. I welcome you, sir. It gives me great pleasure to stand here in this morning to welcome our Director, Mr. R. Rajaram, at the official rising inaugural ceremony of NCC Army Wing for constantly offering us opportunities in building our career and supporting us in everything we do. And I thank him for the enthusiasm and assistance he offered throughout this program. I welcome you, sir. I take this moment to welcome our Iron Lady of Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, our beloved Principal Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram. She has been great support for this event. At last, but not the least, I extend my hearty welcome to all department heads, deans, and other teaching and non-teaching staffs, students, and parents. I welcome you all for this NCC Rising ceremony. Thank you all.
I take immense pleasure in welcoming Mr. Rajaram, Director of Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Colonel LCS Naidu, respected Colonel Rajesh Nair, Dean, Head of the Departments, faculty members, and the NCC cadets and their parents. Really, it's a wonderful day for our institution. We have conducted several programs for the past 13 years. This is the first program with the people who are serving for the country, and they are saving us in all the aspects. The people are with us today is the first incident and the event. We are really proud to have all of them in our campus. And the past almost some 1 month, most of the people here, they trained our student friends, and even the first year students, they are all from the +2, and very eagerly they joined this NCC, and they trained. Everyone wonder today how many months they trained or how many years. Such a way you people taken an initiative and interest to learn the things because of these people, and really we are happy and to welcome you all here to have this great function. And support of the faculty members and the head of the departments and all the family members of Sri Ishwar contributed to form this NCC group, and particularly Mehboob and the department, head of the department, EC department, and also all the faculty members contributed to have NCC in our campus. And there are so many colleges in India and Tamil Nadu, even in Coimbatore. Very few institutions will have this NCC. This is a very great opportunity to each and every one of you. The student people will have a lot of benefits. First thing, you will learn discipline, the obedience, and the punctuality, and a lot of things. If any one person in your biodata you just mentioned you are NCC cadet, really you will have a lot of benefits, the pride and the moment the people who used to interview, they will really respect you. Such a way you will be having these 3 years of a period. You will learn lot of things, how to lead your life, whether you are going to succeed in your career, particularly this Army Wing and Defense Academy, but you will learn how to live perfectly to the country and to how to live very peacefully in your life. And also the parents are really lucky to have such a students or sons and daughters. To see your son and daughter, the program over here, really it's a very nice thing. And we have to, in this pride moment, we have to think and honor our people who are in the country, they are serving the border areas. They are sacrificing their life, almost 30 to 50, 40 years, they are sacrificing their life in their border area. They are the pillars of this whole country. You might have seen that our neighbor countries, how they are preparing everything you are seeing in the online news and the TV news. And our people are there. And in future, you will also get an opportunity to serve the country through this NCC program. If you perform well, you will be awarded. In every credit, you will have such opportunity to have a better career options also. I wish all of you a great success in your careers, and also the faculty members and the NCC team wing over here, their support to have this wonderful opportunity in our campus also. I wish each and every one of you really a successful career. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is a big honor to have Colonel Rajesh Nair, Commanding Officer, with us today. Colonel Rajesh Nair was commissioned in the Regiment of Artillery in December 1994. He is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy, Kadakwasla, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. The officer has more than 26 years rich and varied experience of serving in different terrains ranging from the SECE Glacier to Indian country insurgency area. The officer has done 4 tenures in intense counter-insurgency areas in Jammu and Kashmir. Before being posted to NCC Coimbatore, the officer was involved in directing own artillery fire on enemy areas at the Indo-Pakistan border. He has also served in the Army headquarters. The officer has done his graduation from the Jawaharlal Nehru University and has done MSc in Weapon Technology from Pune University. He has done MBA in Human Resource Management. The officer assumed the appointment of Officer Commanding 2 TNCPC NCC Coimbatore on 10 January 18. Now, I would like to invite our revered guest to oblige us with a few words.
Respected Mr. Ram sir, Colonel SECE Naidu, our Group Commander, the Dean Mr. Swami, all the HODs, faculty members, my dear staff and my dear cadets. It is indeed a momentous day today that we are raising NCC in Sri Isha College of Engineering. I have seen that wonderful video that you have made. This institution is one of the most prestigious engineering colleges of Tamil Nadu. It was established in 2008 and has completed almost more than 13 years. In this last 13 years, it has created a name for itself. I am told that there are more than 2,000 students in this institution. The aim of the institution is to provide quality education to the students. And Mr. Mehboob also tells me that the institution also provides scholarships and other amenities to meritorious students of humble background. It is indeed a very nice gesture on part of this great institution. Now coming down to NCC. Where does NCC fit in the entire curriculum? Some of you must be wondering. Let me tell you. Firstly, what is NCC? The NCC is the largest uniform organization in the world. It is the largest. It was formed by an act of parliament on 15th of July 1948 from a modest beginning in which there were only 20,000 cadets at that time in 1948. Today the strength is more than 14 lakhs. And we are in the process of enrolling more than 1 lakh more cadets in the coastal areas. Let me tell you, most of the cadets come from very humble background. Initially, when they join NCC, they are very raw. But these 3 years of training, they become very smart, confident, and cheerful and young leaders. The NCC provides good leadership qualities to the cadets. When they join NCC, they are very raw. However, they have attended various camps. They have attended almost parade every week. At the end of the day, they become very confident. And let me tell you, irrespective of the field that you choose, you may choose any field in the civil, or NCC is the stepping stone for a career in the armed forces. These NCC cadets will do very well in life wherever they are, be in armed forces or any other field they choose. They will be leaders of tomorrow. Now let me tell you, what are the challenges in front of us? Today's youth, although they are very technically very savvy, however, they have a slight more inclination towards materialistic pursuits, and they are slowly getting weaned away from patriotic fervor. These 3 years of training in NCC, we mold them into patriotic citizens of tomorrow. They are the leaders of tomorrow. In addition to the normal training, we also do a lot of social service activities. I am very proud to say that all over India, the NCC cadets, every year they will plant more than 1 lakh saplings every year. The NCC cadets donate more than 50,000 units of blood every year. That is the kind of dedications towards the social service activities that our cadets have. And I am sure these cadets of SECE College Engineering will also do the same thing tomorrow. In fact, the contribution of the NCC cadets were appreciated by our Honorable Prime Minister in one of the Man Ki Baat. I am sure most of you must have listened to that. The Prime Minister himself had appreciated the kind of dedication and the kind of selfless service done by the NCC cadets. In fact, in 2004, our ex-president APJ Abdul Kalam had even advocated that the NCC should be made compulsory for all the eligible students in all the institutions. In fact, in 1963, it was made compulsory for all the students. However, in 1968, it was done away with due to budgetary constraints and other issues. Notwithstanding that, the NCC cadets, they are the engines of tomorrow, they are the leaders of tomorrow. Let me tell you, the government has done a lot for the NCC cadets. There are seats reserved. Like for example, there are 74 seats reserved for the NCC cadet in seat certificate in the army. Similarly, from the Air Force and the Navy, there are seats reserved for the seat certificate holders. And I want you all to make use of this opportunity given by the government. And even in other paramilitary forces, in the police forces, there are some seats and there are additional marks given to the NCC cadets. I want you all to take advantage of these kinds of facilities given by the government. In the end, I would like to wish all the best to the director Principal Ma'am, and all the cadets on this momentous day today, that is the raising of NCC in Sri Isha College of Engineering. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, sir. It is a matter of great pleasure and honor for me to welcome Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram, Principal of Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, to say a few words.
Good morning to all of you. Today we are really feeling very proud. More than happy, we are feeling very proud to have this NCC cadet in the college. This is a proud moment for all of us, and I'm very happy to see all these students practicing for past 2 weeks and throughout the day with a lot of enthusiasm, with a lot of energy. So I thank you all for giving us this NCC wing, and it's a proud moment for all of us again. And I should thank Mehboob for taking a lot of efforts in bringing this NCC wing for our college, and it's completely his efforts right from day one. We are putting a lot of efforts right from submitting the application up to till date, and he's been putting a lot of efforts in bringing it to full form. So I wish this NCC wing should function in a very nice way, and we need all your support again, sir. And I should thank our group commander and commanding officer for giving all the support, and all the other officers for helping us in bringing this NCC wing for our college. So now, being a part of this NCC is going to be a pride for all of you and for all of us also. And being an NCC cadet, you will have a lot of benefits and when if you want to take up a career in defense and even in other government organizations, you will have very special privilege if you get the B and C certificates. I know you're all aware of it, and definitely I am sure that you all will get your certificates, go up to C certificate in the college level itself, and take up a career in defense. College will support you in all ways because our college is very much interested in all social service. We have been planting trees from college to Kenathikadavu and in Tirchi Road and in Pollachi Road, and we have been watering it. We have a separate water lorry to water all the plants and all. And students are also involved in all these activities. With this NCC wing, I think we can perform better. And now we are able to get the feel of patriotism on seeing them practicing itself. And they also will have the spirit of patriotism, and even other students who are not a part of NCC wing also will develop the spirit of patriotism, and they get the feeling of Indian, on seeing this NCC cadets. We are very, very happy and proud again to have this, and I should thank the parents for allowing your students to be a part of this NCC wing and to allow their aspirations to get fulfilled. And it is again a great gesture from all of you to send your students, and it's a great service what all these NCC cadets are doing for the nation. And you're all going to take part in the nation building, a very, very proud moment for all of you. So I wish all of you that you should get into defense and serve well and serve for the nation. Thank you all of you. And once again, I would like to thank all the people who are involved in this, and I think many would have helped Mehboob also for organizing this program. Congratulations to all of you all for being a part of this NCC wing. Thank you, students. And today morning I interacted with a few students, a lot of energy and a lot of confidence. And today, I heard that they were not part of NCC when they were in school. Within just 2 weeks itself, I could see that they have built up their confidence. That is what NCC is teaching them. Apart from military training, I think you're getting a lot of other valuable things also. You're learning other valuable things like discipline, punctuality, honesty, building up confidence, leadership qualities, and we could see that leadership in you when you are marching and all. So it's very good, students, and you will learn a lot, and you will be standing unique. Out of all, we can see that all the officers who have come over here are standing unique among all of us. And like that, you also will shine like that. and listen to what your other senior officers are teaching you. So all those things will be out of experience what they are teaching you. Okay, learn from them and see that you come out as one of the best NCC cadets. I think there will be a lot of other opportunities also for like you'll be taking them across different places in the country. Right? There will be a lot of camps which is going to be organized and also you will be getting an opportunity to visit many other places across India, and there will be a lot of exposure, a lot of new learning when you go to new places. And you keep your eyes and mind open always, right, and ears open, so that you are going to learn more things. Okay, when you go to new places, you will get more opportunities, and you might also be taken to other countries if you perform very well, excellently. So you have to be a top performer. On interacting with the few students itself, I was so happy. To all our first year students, that's one special appreciation which we have to give to all of you. And you have to definitely go to the SECE certificate level. Okay, wish you all the very best. Thank you sir, for all your support.
Thank you, ma'am. We are pleased to have Colonel LCS Naidu, Group Commander, with us today. Colonel LCS Naidu is the Group Commander, NCC Group Coimbatore, looking after the NCC training and coverage to nearly 100 colleges and 200 schools in 8 districts of western Tamil Nadu, namely Krishnagiri, Dharmaburi, Salem, Erode, Namakkal, Tirupur, Nilgiris and Coimbatore. NCC Coimbatore is a champion NCC group of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Andaman Nicobar NCC Directorate for past so many years. It is one of the biggest and widely spread NCC group in Tamil Nadu. Around 21,000 NCC cadets trained under NCC Group, Coimbatore. He has put in 30 years of service. He has served at various locations in the entire length and breadth of the country. He also did tenders in Cherson, Glaciers, J&K, Nagaland, which entails various counter-insurgencies operations and super high altitude areas. For his distinguished army service, he was decorated six times on various Republic Days, Independence Days and Army Day celebration. His award includes 2 Chief of Army Staff Commendation Cards, 1 Vice Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card, 1 Chief of Staff Committee Commendation Card, 2 Army Commanders Commendation Cards. He is a graduate from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. He did his Masters in HRM from IIM, Pune. He is postgraduate diploma in Public Relations and Industrial Relations Personnel Management from Bharatya Vidya Bhavan, Bangalore. I invite them for the guest of honor address.
Respected R. Rajaram sir, the Director of SRI Ishwar College of Engineering, respected Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram, ma'am, the Principal of SRI Ishwar College of Engineering, Dr. Kuru Swami sir, the Dean of Research and Innovation Department here from the same college, that is SRI Ishwar College of Engineering, Mr. Mehboob, and our dear friend and my dear colleague, Rajesh Nair, your beloved officer commanding to Tamil Nadu Composite Training Company NCC at Coimbatore. All the respected heads of departments, members of the faculty, all the other support staff, all the respected parents, the PI staff, senior of the 2CTC company, and all my dear lovely cadets. Very good morning to you all. It's a matter of pride and a delight for me to be with you all at this moment on this very important and a distinct occasion in the history of our college. That is on the ceremony of new raising of the Army Wing, SD and SW, at this very eminent and prestigious SRI Ishwar College of Engineering. For that, I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations and appreciation to the management, all the members of the management, all the HODs, all the teaching faculty, the support staff, and every member of the family of SRI Ishwar College of Engineering, and also special compliments to Rajesh Nair, the officer commanding 2CTC, for having ensured this day coming in your life. This day, It is formally getting commissioned today on 28th December 2020. You all being a part of the NCC now, and it's a very historic moment in each one of you all. So for that, I am so happy to be as a group commander that I've been given this opportunity to be a part of this very important occasion of new raising ceremony of this very eminent college. So once again, congratulations to you and all the members of the management, and of course our respects goes to the chairman, Mr. Mohan Ram sir also. You would like to extend my sincere greetings and appreciation and congratulations to you. Not taking much of time being limited, maybe some other time I'll come deep into it. First, my compliments to the Guard of Honor today. The first activity and the event which I witnessed the moment I arrived at the college as a part of the ceremony, the standards which have been shown by the old cadets who have been enrolled into the NCC, hardly any time they spent here, and I've been told by the commanding officer that the senior of the company, along with the support staff, the other PI staff, that within a week or little more than a week, you all have been given an opportunity to train, and within such a short span of time, having shown your commitment and interest towards that particular preparation, and also the leadership shown by our senior and his support staff to train you all, it's very commendable. I'm so happy to see that in such a standard has been exhibited, and for that, my sincere compliments to each one of you all. So beginning has been made now. Formally, in terms of starting of your commencement of this classes are concerned, I'm sure it would have happened somewhere 20th of July, 20 July 2020. If I remember correctly, in the entire country, Tamil Nadu director is the first director in the country to commence the online classes for NCC institutional training is concerned on a webinar mode. And I remember the date of commencement of the classes happened on 20 July. So keeping that in mind, all the existing students what we had or cadets, the online classes went through. And later, in subsequent time, the fresh enrollment of the cadets happened wherever the first year enrollment has to happen. And alongside that, concurrently, wherever the new raisings happen, like your college being one among them, the new raising enrollment also happened. So that's how you all have come through, and the SD SDSW Army Wing to a platoon size of 50 has been sanctioned by government. Thereby, among that 50, the first year vacancies are 17. So all 17 cadets have been raised very comfortably and timely. So my compliments to all 17 of you all. Remember, you are 17, the first batch of NCC in the history of this particular eminent and distinguished college. So you are very important. So that itself gives so much of inspiration and motivation internally to be a part of the first batch. Any batch one has its own distinction, has its own prominence, has its own standout and a place. It's got a different speciality. So you're part of it. And for that to happen in your life, you have taken the decision to be a part of it. Because there are a number of students, first year, from various departments, opportunity was open to all. But only few got selected. And you are the chosen best. And it was purely happened based on a merit and performance. There is no preferential treatment. So that again goes to call for that you all have the will from inside and the eager want for you to be part of this eminent organization, which has already been mentioned by my colleague Rajesh Gai, that this is the largest uniform youth organization of the world. Nowhere in the country is size of this dimension and this magnitude and the force of exists anywhere in the country. And also remember, NCC is a tri-services organization. This is the only organization in the country where you have people coming from six levels of strata of our society. First and foremost, the cause of the NCC are the students who get converted as a cadet. So it's the NCC cadet. So NCC cadet is the cause of the NCC. And along that, all around him, the ecosystem of the NCC comes in. You are there as a cadet, then the entire system gets built up. It is not the system is there and cadets are coming in. No, it is the cadet, and thereafter the system comes in. So one is the cadet. Second is the colleges and the institutions, in terms of schools and colleges. The HOIs, head of the institution, who run into agreement with the NCC, which is a tri-services organization, directly under Ministry of Defence. And that's how the raising happens. And thereafter both stand accountable in smooth running and operation of that NCC subunit in a particular college and the school is concerned. That's how the school and colleges come in. Third, the parents of the students or the cadets who have motivated and who have shown their confidence in their own child, allowing them and inspiring them to take the leap and be a part of this wonderful organization called NCC. And thereafter comes the state government, respective state governments where the NCC is being raised. So here we come under the government of Tamil Nadu and we come under the Department of Youth and Sports Department. And that's how we have principal secretary there, and through it gets into the CM secretary. And further CM comes into play of the state. That's how the hierarchy is there. So state government is also supports in terms of running of the NCC. It is a paramount responsibility of the state government to run the NCC smoothly, be it academically, training point of view, financial point of view, or facilities point of view. And finally comes the central government, where the central government support comes in through NCC in the form of the officer staff or the PI staff. Because to run this organization, people come from various organizations. That is as far as the armed forces officers are concerned, be it Army, Navy, Air Force, they come on a kind of a deputation or a loan for a few years, serve, and they go back to the mainstream. Similarly, as far as the PI staff is concerned, PI is an acronym, stands for Permanent Instructor. They come on a loan, they work, operate, train, and they go back. Because at the moment, as an organization, NCC, though it's an independent tri-service organization, they don't have these particular two sets of cadre. That is the officers leadership and the permanent instructor leadership. That's how the armed forces are supporting in running of this organization. Organization has been in existence for last 72 years, doing very well for itself, and it's a national instrument for any government at the center to run, operate, be visible, and in consolidation and empowerment and the leadership building of the youth of our country is concerned. It plays a very primary role and is a pivot and a fulcrum in terms of mobilizing that kind of insight in the youth of our country to a size of nearly 14 lakhs as of today. So having said with regard to the little background about NCC, my dear cadets, all 17 of you, you have got a huge responsibility now. Alongside your academic dreams, for which you've chosen this one of the best address for you to pursue your engineering undergrad degree in whichever department you all are there. Alongside that, now you've got an added responsibility by your own choice, being a part of the family called NCC, and you are the chosen best 70 as a batch one, and you are going to come finish NCC training year starts on 1st of April and ends on 31st of March. So your first year training is going to culminate on 31st of March 2021, and thereafter you will do your number 2 training year. At the end of the number 2 training year, you will be subjected to your first written examination of NCC, which is called B certificate examination, and that will likely to happen in February 2022. And having qualified in that examination, you will then stand eligible for you to continue with your 3rd year of NCC training, and whereby you will culminate your 3rd year of NCC training on 31st of March 2023. And before that, for you to be successful in culmination of your SECE certificate examination, you need to go through. And that examination is likely to happen somewhere end of February 2023 or first week of March 2023. SECE certificate is a state level examination. The papers are set by the state within the NCC hierarchy, and thereafter the exams happen both in a practical form and a written form. By now I am sure you are very clear in your life. Whenever we do any beginning in any event, we always keep the end state in mind, and then we begin a beginning. Could be any kind of activity. So you should be very clear in your mind, why did you join an NCC? Along with the other information what you have, or academic knowledge what you have, some practical inputs you need to be very clear on that. Like this is your beginning has been made, when it's going to end, and how you're going to get qualified in that, what kind of certifications happen, what is the content in that, what is the curriculum for which you will be subjected to. Entire information you should be aware of it. You need to work backwards. You need to do that kind of reverse synchronization, and then you need to put in your effort on a daily basis, and your effort has to be continuous and consistent for you to achieve the best benefit of this organization called NCC. Not only in NCC, in any kind of endeavor in your life, for you to be very successful, for you to be very best in your life, that kind of eager want and burning desire and will to excel in your life, that has to come within, and it has come on a daily basis. The performance has to be continuous and it has to be consistent. Remember that. It's only one life. You need to make the best. You need to make the most of this particular life is concerned. There are people at every level of your life who are there like a huge support system to support you. First and foremost, start with your parents, your respected parents. They are there in terms of emotional support. Moral support is there. So that when you go back at the night to your room, there is something for you to lie down and sleep and go for that 6 hours of sleep. But in terms of academic excellence is concerned, you chose the best address. And you are there in the safe hands of one of the best faculty in the neighborhood of this entire cohort. And for 8 to 10 hours, you spend time under their supervision, under their stewardship, under their leadership, in your acquiring that kind of domain specialization in the department what you chose by your own merit and performance. So you need to give your complete soul, you need to give your complete heart in what you're doing. 20 years of a life is gone. Every minute of 20 years of a life is gone. It will not come back again. Remember that. You are in an age bracket of maybe 19 or 20 or whatever. By the time you are 21, you finish your BTech in whichever department you chose for yourself. And the years what you already spent will not come back. So what is reality is where you are and where you want to be. That has to be there in your mind. And where you want to be, that picture has to be in your mind all the time, be it subconsciously or consciously. As I said, by virtue of being a part of this uniform, as an NCC cadet, it's a pride in the college, it's a very important responsibility on your shoulders. From today onwards, at this moment onwards, the moment you come out from wherever you go, you need to be seen like a role model by all your juniors, all your colleagues, and seniors need to envy by seeing you all who are there as an industry. All your faculty members, all the HODs, the management, the members of the management, they should feel happy seeing you all. The way you're growing, the way you're shaping up in your persona, in your outlook, in your approach, in your conduct, in your behavior, in your manners, the way you carry yourself, the way you operate. Remember this. No point living life appreciating somebody. No point sitting in a stadium and clapping for some players who are performing in this pitch. You need to be in the pitch. To give a small example, you want to be part of the national team, you need to be part of that playing people. Even by playing the people, when you're playing that team or that game, you need to be part of the 11 when you're there. Not in the dugout as a substitute. Forget about being as a spectator in the stadium. That should be the vision in your mind. And if you have that kind of attitude, nobody can stop you. And there's no need for you to copy anybody in your life. There's no need for you to ape anybody in your life. You are different, you are special, you are unique, you are distinct. Remember that. And whereby to say that you are the best in your own way. Every day have the technique and the tool of 1% improvement to your day passed by. That is, be better than be 1% better to the previous day. So by the end of the 365th day, you are 365th person or 64th% better what you started on day 1. We are into the last 4th day from backwards as for this year 2020 is concerned. Another 96 hours from now, we are going to see the beginning of 1st of Jan 2021. So let this beginning of 1st of Jan 2021 will bring a different era in your life. All that what you heard all that what you heard from the eminent speakers for the last 1 hour or so, right from your director, ma'am, your principal ma'am, Rajesh Nair, and what I am saying little mind and all that. Remember, and thereafter imbibement, and thereafter applied. Simply keeping in your mind will never get you the results. For you to get the results, you need to apply it. You need to put to practice. You need to be hands on it. Simply garnering, inculcating, imbibing knowledge in your mind will never make you grow, will never make you succeed in your life. You need to apply. You need to put to use. That's important. There will be failures. There will be rejections. There will be difficulties in your life. There will be challenges. There will be some kind of tribulations in your life. But the best part is, you should never quit. You should never quit. Remember that. You need to get up again and keep trying till the time you achieve your objective. Your journey is in your hands. Nobody can control your journey unless you give your journey of your life in somebody else's control. You're coming May, June, you have your semester exams, whenever they're going to happen. Give your entire 100% heart and soul into your preparation and write the best paper, write the best solution. Let the member of the faculty, when he's evaluating it against the best answers, he must feel who is the man, who is the student who's written this answer. Right from the introduction to the main part of the answer, to the conclusion, lessons learned of that answer. That should be the degree of preparation. Now as we come into your training element, and whenever we get an opportunity, you will have speakers coming from NCC point of view to train you, to speak to on various topics, subjects, whereby you get all-round development. And this kind of opportunities will not be there in most of the other places. So by virtue of NCC being in this institution, you have that kind of platform coming your way. And among all the students, you are the chosen. And by virtue of being an NCC, you'll get ample opportunities to develop yourself in so many qualities. And what those qualities are, there are many. And so remember that. Take part willingly. Be initiator. Don't shy away. No procrastination. No postponement. No shyness. Remember that. Don't shy. It's your life. Your future is what you are today. Remember that. Don't let your future be controlled by somebody else. What you think, you become that. What you feel, you attract that. Remember in life. Today I have an opportunity. I don't know when I'm going to get next opportunity. You are the chosen best in front of me. I thought let me share my little message to you all. So whatever I spoke to you for last couple of minutes and all, I'm sure you all have listened to it very carefully with your deep listening, and thereafter you would have retained in your mind and all that. Once you go back and all, wherever there's a need for you to make a note of it, make a mental note, make a physical note, and try to visit the notes, and thereafter put to practice and put to application on a daily basis for you to see the result for yourself growing internally and thereafter externally, and you will be so transformed and you will be so reformed in your life that you will start loving yourself, and thereafter nobody is there to stop you. You will become unstoppable in whatever chosen field you want to be in times ahead. So remember, and this is the right time, you being in the first year now, you got 3 more years of journey, because you will be the batch of 2020-2024 when you have your graduation day, when you're going to pass out from this college. In the year 2024, you will be BTech qualified at that point in time. No point having a CGPA which is not accepted. So remember, whenever you do any kind of beginning in life, the end state has to be in your mind. If you're choosing your dream space, what are the top-notch companies where you want to pursue your dreams? So you work on that. What exactly they're looking? What are the job requirements? As of today, with the dimension of the pandemic coming in, the entire concept of applicability and the new qualities and the traits are required. In terms of job employability culture, what are the requirements of that? Work on that, and accordingly work to backwards. And see daily how you're focusing and how you're working on that, along with your academic excellence is concerned. Few points with regard to NCC cadets. First and foremost, tonight go and visit the DG NCC website. There is a NCC website. I'm sure by now you visited. If you're not, do it by evening. It's a free website on Google. Just Google it. Entire information pertaining to NCC is available in that. Make notes of it in terms of history of NCC. What is the aim of NCC? What are the 10 commandments of NCC cadet? And thereafter syllabi. There's a cadet handbook in that, and just download the PDF of that, make a hard copy of it, do the spiral binding, and it should be like a everyday ritual for you to visit half an hour to 45 minutes of time with your NCC training is concerned at your own time. Try to get up early in the morning. If you're able to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, try and suit yourself to get up at 5:30, so that every day you have a benefit of that half an hour time, and try to use that for your own requirement. So this is one small technique I'm trying to give it to you. So visit the website. Make the maximum use of information available to you so that you stay empowered. This is your own self-worth is important. So you'll start growing up, and once you start learning about it, you stay more aware, more awareness, more familiarity, more confidence. More confidence, you'll start moving so freely, and thereafter you keep growing, keep succeeding in every endeavor of yours. So the familiarity has to set in. For the familiarity to set in, you need to see, you need to acquire, you need to inculcate that information. Simply information available in Google and you're doing a casual visit will not hold you good. It needs to be continuous, it needs to be consistent. Do it on a daily basis. So every information with regard to NCC is available there. So one there. Thereafter, there's a huge career opportunity available by virtue of being an NCC cadet. So every information regarding the career opportunity for an NCC cadet is available in the DG NCC website. So go through that, because these are the benefits which are available for you to stay empowered, which will inspire you to do well in your life. For you to be part of the Indian Army, Navy, Air Force as an officer or as a part of the organization at whatever level, every opportunity is available. And somebody who is looking to make up your mind to be a part of this wonderful organization called Army, Navy, Air Force, go to 3 websites. Join Indian Army website, join Indian Air Force website, join Indian Navy website. Make notes of it. By virtue of you all being an Army cadet now, I recommend and prefer that you need to prefer Indian Army website. And go to the website. Every information is available to you. Like what Indian Army is all about. What are the career opportunities? What are the entry levels? What are the eligibility conditions? When all the notifications come in? Notification is a master document. Download the PDFs of the existing notifications so that you come to know what are the eligibility conditions. That's how you need to prepare. Remember one small example. All the successful people in this world, they have spent 18 hours to 20 hours for their goal, for their objective. So the stage and age in which you are there at this point in time, your only objective is to learn the best, become the best, and get into your dream space. There's no need for you to earn. Your parents are there to support you. Best of the faculty is there to teach you and to make you grow in your domain excellence is concerned, in whichever department you are. But your personal contribution in terms of you taking part in that with your 100% commitment, your heart, soul, sincerity, honesty, your commitment towards that, it should all come from within. And remember, you cannot afford to perform in installments. It has to be with like a fixed deposit, continuous and consistent. Then only you get the results. Don't while away the time and all that. No procrastination. Time management is very important. Thought management is very important. Work on your life skills. For the entire world, every human being in the world has been governed by the 10 life skills governed by WHO. Every person, any walk of life, being from this most super president of India, of the world, to any person who's living in the planet, on this planet. If you follow the 10 life skills what has been given by the WHO, you will be very successful. So work on the 10 life skills of WHO. Work on your language. Work on your speaking skill, communication skill. You should be in a position to express yourself. You may not be the best, but you need to be confident when you talk, when you speak, when you communicate, when you narrate, when you recite, when you talk something. So work on this area. Simply thinking on a mind will not happen. You need to practice. No pain, no gain. So DGNCC website, join Indian Army website, make notes, keep growing, and you have a sponsor candidate by name Mr. Mehboob, who has been working for quite some time now. He made a huge contribution towards ensuring this day happening in your life in the history of our college. Because I've been told that college with the management have applied for NCC in the year 2016. They waited for last 4 years in waiting for them to get allotted these 50 vacancies. So you can imagine like how fortunate you are that after 4 years, like when this day came in your life, you are part of it. So all this effort has been put in by the management long back. So that's how the things are happening and growing in the manner. So you have a huge responsibility to live up to the aspirations and the expectations and the dignity and the sanctity and the laurels and the glory of this very eminent organization and the institution of Sri Ishwar College of Technology, and must take this reputation of the college to a different level by your unique individual participation, combined participation at every opportunity coming your way. On that note, not taking further time and all that, I will once again compliment and congratulate all 17 cadets of you all, being the first batch of NCC of this institution. Be a role model, take the responsibility, and be an example, be a reference to the rest of the people and all. And our sincere wishes are there for each one of you all, for you all to be the best in every chosen endeavor and activity what you're going to undertake in times here. Once again, I would like to thank every member of the management, right from our chairman sir, to director sir, to principal ma'am, and all the honorable guests on the dais, Rajesh Nair, Mr. Mehboob, all the heads of the department, all the deans, all the respected parents who could take out the valuable time and being a part of this important occasion, and support staff, and my dear early cadets and PI staff. Thank you very much. Wish you all good luck in times ahead. And another 96 hours from now, we all are going to witness the 1st of January 2021. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere greetings and also compliments, and wish you all my good wishes for the very wonderful and very bright 2021 for each one of you all. May all your desires and dreams come true, and be your best. And remember the tool and technique today, what I thought I will share with you, that 1% better to the previous day. And every day improve 1% in your life, in every manner, 360 degrees. So thank you very much once again, and God bless you all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for those enlightened words. I'm sure we cadets will have your words in our minds and pursue our goal successfully. Memento distribution. Finally, as an appreciation for Colonel Rajesh Nair and Colonel LCS Naidu for the time and valuable input he has shared with us all today, we would like to offer a memento as an effort of appreciation. I request R. Rajaram, Director of Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, to give away the memento to Colonel LCS Naidu. Now, I request Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram, our beloved principal of the Ishwar College of Engineering, to give away the memento to Colonel Rajesh Nair. Thank you, ma'am. I request Principal ma'am to stay back to give away the memento to Subaidar Anthony Das.
I request Dr. Karupasamy to give away the memento to Avildar Satish Kumar. Thank you, sir. Now I request Director sir to give away the memento to Avildar Sandeep. Thank you, sir. Now I request Principal ma'am to give away the memento to Avildar Rajesh.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Mehboob sir to give away the memento to CPL Tarun VP. Thank you, sir. I would like to call upon Colonel LCS Naidu to give away a memento to our Director, Sir Rajaram. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Colonel Rajesh Nair to give away the memento to our Principal Ma'am, Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of everyone, we would like to thank you for your time. Your presence has been very valuable to us today, and we certainly look forward to another interaction in the future. Vote of thanks. Now let us all rise up for the national anthem.
Please sit down.
Good afternoon, everyone. So myself Mehboob, Assistant Professor, Department of ECE, and I'd like to present my vote of thanks here. At first, I thank the Almighty for successfully completing this raising ceremony a grand success. I convey my best wishes to our Honorable Chief Guest, respected Chairman Sir, esteemed Director Sir, beloved Principal Madam, and my dear colleagues and students. I consider this occasion as an honor and privilege to extend my vote of thanks. In this moment, I like to quote my favorite Thirukural, Kalathinar Seida Nandri, Siridhanum Jnanathil Malat Perida. And on behalf of our management, I would like to thank our Chief Guest, Colonel LCS Naidu Sir, Group Commander, NCC Group, Coimbatore. Thank you, sir. And Colonel Rajesh Nair Sir, Officer Commanding 2TN, CTC, NCC, Coimbatore. Thank you, sir. for taking their precious time out for this event. I thank our respected chairman, Mr. Mohan Ram sir, who graced us with his presence and guidance. Thank you, sir, for sharing your. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our beloved director, Mr. Rajaram sir, for his support and guidance. And we have been fortunate to be associated by our principal madam, Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram ma'am, for your guidance, boosting and support us all the way. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank IT Director Kannan Narasimhan sir and Dr. G. Karupasamy sir, Dean Research and Innovations, and all the heads of the departments and my dear students and my colleagues and the parents who came here. And a special thanks to our Subedar Das sir and Havildar Sadish Kumar sir and Havildar Sandeep sir for being here for past 2 weeks, and they trained our students for past 2 weeks. So thank you for very much, sir. Once again, I thank everyone for making this basic ceremony a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now let us all rise up for the national anthem.
Please sit down. We hope you enjoy every millisecond of this fabulous day. Have a great day ahead. With this note, this is us, Sarvesh and Emelda, signing off. Thank you all.